Okay, so we had to put a new insert into this outer pulley. We're repairing a BDL belt drive today. We got the new insert bolted in. The important thing is Loctite, 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 Loctite. Everything red.
You can see that.
So we're Loctiting the splines. These splines. I want to Loctite the pulley splines as well. Not only do we Loctite the threads on the main nut, but we make sure to Loctite these splines. Every ounce of Loctite on these things count. This one barely had any Loctite in it from when it was installed probably. And
I put red on this.
Yep. So when I go back through these, we Loctite the splines, the threads. When we put this back on, all those splines are going to Loctite and dry as well. It's just going to help this thing stay tight. These things are notorious for coming apart. And it's back when I was building bikes as a manufacturer, we used BDL belt drives all the time. And the first couple I put together, I didn't have enough Loctite on them. And 200-300 miles, they start to loosen up. If you catch them quick enough, you can just tighten them back up with some Loctite and you're good to go.
Can we torque it?
Yep.
Good.
That torque wrench is about one of the best we've seen, and it'll make sure these things are damn good and tight. So the next thing we got to do is we got to pull those 3 bolts that I got in there, because this has the outer bearing support. I just use those bolts to put that insert in. So what we want to do is pull these bolts.
Back 2 years ago.
What we're doing now is pulling the bolts out that hold the insert in. If this didn't have the outer bearing support, those would be the bolts for that. It would just hold the sprocket in, the belt would run. These have an outer bearing support, and we'll pull these out, put in the long bolts. There we go.
Teeth lined up. Go ahead, Jason, in the back.
Put the wing catch in the door or something.
Yeah. Air raid.
We're supposed to, right?
How do you put it?
You Loctite those? Just on the very ends. These outer supports are actually pressed into the pulley. And they just give you enough room to get a bolt started sometimes.
I need to lock the bolt.
You Loctite these bolts?
Huh?
Would you Loctite these bolts?
Check the brakes.
Loctite the bolts. Would you put Loctite on them?
Yeah, I
It's
would.
going back kind of like it is. Good stuff, yeah. Go ahead. Was there bolts upstairs for that?
One you stole out of there?
No. There's one that was up there.
No, those are the lights. Oh.
Hello. Loctite those.
That's what I said. Came just in time.
Come back.
Yeah, it took me 2
Quarter
orders
inch.
to get the right
Quarter-inch drive?
Yeah.
part for that.
I ain't seen you have that.
But I'll send the other one back. Here's your old one.
Oh, okay.
The other one that came had a big radius, good company. I finally got a hold of Belt Drive and got them to send me the right one. Belt Drive Limited sent me the right one. So.
Yeah.
There's still splines in there, but evidently they were jumping. Because when we put that one, you could tell the difference on the new insert and the splines in it and the splines in that. So.
They're sex present.
All guaranteed, yeah.
Well, they don't look
He
like
drove
little
off
boys
my
and
house.
girls.
No shit.
Ain't got a link card, man.
I don't care. They're good for a little while.
Need groceries.
In your front one.
Down, you gotta push that button hard. You get to go for a ride today.